bafuna ukuthi silobola bayolobola kanjani kanje kanje. Okay, now I know.
Because we're talking about relationships, as a broader point of relationships, kids and how kids are born and what we do with children. There's also a factor, and it went back to the point I made earlier where I said I cheated and I have a child. Sleeping with multiple partners. Is there anything that I carry with when I bring it to the marriage or I bring it to relationships?
Yes.
Okay.
Once nihlangana na the other party, your DNA yahlangana.
Yeah.
Whatever issues are now, uyawabamba walethe emshadweni.
Sure.
So if that person has financial problems which are spiritual, you bring them into your marriage.
That alone should stop a lot of people from being in the streets.
If unenkinga yesibeletho, you bring it to your wife. Exactly.
Does it only apply in a marriage or does it matter?
Everywhere.
Yes.
Even when you're dating, that's why it's important awuhlukana nomuntu you cleanse. Because you have spiritual ties. Umjuluko, the sweat, dangerous.
Juluko wabo nje.
Your DNA. You become one. So what's in me, it's in you.
How do I cleanse off that?
After the relationship, you can do a water cleansing.
Yes.
Yes. And also forgiving yourself and trying to forget that person, because it starts with the body, mind, and the soul.
And the soul. Yes. So it's all connected.
Exactly.
There's so much, man. Next time we talk, we're talking death.
All right.
We're talking Abu Malume, because I'm a Malume. I need to truly, completely understand this role that I play in this family tree.
And what will help you play the role smoothly is understanding the history.
Is it which is my history?
Your history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I understand what I brought to it. Malume is especially chosen people in the lineage, as in, because it's why was the Malume roles became so important? It could have been Rangwan.
No, umalume ufana no aunt.
Okay.
Auntie.
Rakadi.
Yes, Rakadi. Umama uba ubaba at the same time. Umalume nayo bakanjalo. Uba umama uba ubaba.
Yeah.
Ayikho into umntana kwazi kuyenza without umalume. Ayikho into umntana kwazi kuyenza without aunt. Akufuneki yenzelwe imbeleko. Ubaba kangasekho, umama kangasekho. I need to do it.
And Rakadi is the older sister to the mother. No, to the husband, to the brother.
Yes. Even younger, nake Rakadi.
Oh,
yeah. And in my culture, asenza imbeleko. Inkukhu ezibika umsebenzi zithengwa yini.
And nobody else.
Nobody else.
So if they're bought by somebody else, they're not blessed. Can I ask a dumb question? If you took them on a loan, you still brought them.
No, funeka kube imali yami.
Already, so that's an important question.
Ngoba idlozi engihamba nalo elenzela abantwana basendlini umsebenzi. So it needs to be money that I worked for.
Yes, so your sweat, your blood and sweat, you must have earned it.
Exactly. Ngizokwazi ukukhanyisela abantwana bakabhuti ukuthi izinto zabo zivuleke.
So mawilonile, it's messy.
No, it's messy. Asingayenza ama-shortcuts, singathatha ama-shortcuts. Funeka kube imali ebhekane nami. Yes.
Why is the value of your own hard work so important in this context?
It goes back to the reincarnation. We are spiritual beings. Konke engikuyenzayo khona idlozi elingihambela phambili.
Yeah.
Asiyimi. Yilo than me.
Yes.
So angizoyenza lo msebenzi kufana nokuthi ngikhonga idlozi elihamba nabantwana bakabhuti.
So you need to give it the respect it deserves.
Exactly. So umndeni yenzani uyaphakama ngoba we are all intertwined.
You know, at some point I'm going to ask you a question. You say, like I said. No. It's not in a bad way, because I realized that with everything else, if we simplify it, the answer is not longer than 2 sentences. If that's really what it is, everything else comes back to one.
So what?
Tell us that one. So if anybody's going to watch just this part, they will know exactly what it is.
Okay. I1, it's understanding ukuthi ubani. Angithi ngokhomotso.
Yeah.
Ukhomotso uvusa liphi idlozi. And for us to know that umndeni is the family history that will identify with, okay, ukhomotso character kakhomotso inje, ubehave like umkhulu. umkhulu waqala the lineage yasekhaya, which was uManjoro. uManjoro kade kumuntu onjani, umuntu onenkani ofuna ukuzenzela izinto zakhe. So uHumuzo naye unjalo. My dad used to sing ishobolo.
Are you still like that? Do you agree? Do you agree with your dad?
Yes.
And you realize that this is not you, this is Manjoro.
Yeah, it's umkhulu, because I always want to do things ngendlela yami.
Yeah.
If umuntu akakhona ukungenzela a certain thing, already I'm asking you ukuthi ngicela ungenzele so, but already I'm thinking of plan A for myself.
Yeah, because they're not gonna do it anyway.
You see, even if you do it, but I've already got plan A for myself.
Okay.
That's plan A ngawe, but give me, I have my own plan A.
You're not the only plan.
You're not the only plan, and which causes problems.
Yeah.
Because now ngiba the alpha in the relationship. Then funeke kulungiswe, akulungiswa ugogo funeka phakame umkhulu ayehle. Then kuba another equilibrium.
So the answer is always one. Phakamisa.
Angizongena emshadweni, the one osemshadweni ugogo funeka yehle, ikhehla liphakame.
Yeah.
Then kuzoba indoda nomfazi.
Yes.
But manje if mina ngisase ugogo and la ngiyakhona kunogogo, the marriage won't work.
Why would you find ugogo on the other side?
You'd find ugogo because lumuntu omphethe, the guardian angel, is ugogo.
But you couldn't have known that.
Yes, that's why funeke bamlungisele naye. So it goes back ukuthi emakhaya ingane ayivela asilungiseleni abantwana.
Yes.
Sazi ukuthi iliphi idlozi elimhambela phambili. And for that to happen, funeke umntana abe rooted in the correct soil.
So abakok by two won't exist in the same space.
No, they don't.
Yeah, my daughter.
They don't. If mina ngihamba nomkhulu, funeka ngene emshadweni, kube umkhulu uyehlile kuphakama ugogo. Lo ngale funeke i-guardian angel yakhe kube ikhehla ugogo uphansi, or else my husband will be soft and me now be the man in the relationship.
That happens.
Exactly, and that's why you find abantu abaningi now, they experience problems in their marriage. It's actually not physical, it's spiritual.
Oh, unathi wathi asilwe nabantu.
Exactly.
Silwa nemimoya.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a very deep song.
Exactly.
Now when you listen to it, let me tell you, name. Whether you'll be here every week. Because after this, I have questions for days now. In a lot of spaces, particularly, I'm just thinking how a lot of the problems we have, now we have a new thing with drugs. We didn't have this when we were growing up.
Yes.
Where does it come from all of a sudden?
It's because kids are not spiritually protected.
Yes.
They are not rooted. Once utshala ihlahla, asingakhuli with that soil. Stop watering it. Keep it. We'll plant it somewhere else.
It's not meant for that soil.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean there's something wrong with the tree.
The tree, no. It's the soil. What I'm saying, uyingane yakabomama, uyingane yakabobaba. You can't be ingane yakabobaba uphahlelwa kabomama.
No.
Angeke ukhule.
Nix.
If uyingane yakabomama uphahlelwa kabobaba bangayenzanga nix, angeke ukhule. So you need to be ukuthi bakhiphe bakutshale la uzokwazi ukukhula khona.
That's where we ended. As I said, your answers end up at the same place.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to watch this episode over and over again because I realize the answers are the same.
Exactly.
And yet it sounds so confusing. Wow, man, that was educational, let me tell you.
Zikipan. Neat. Oya guy. Just funny. Yeah. Ofisa kana koma. Manje kabo 8. That number tag kape. Ngizama life entin.